already like so tired. Kind of like the music, huh?
All right. Yeah, everybody loves this music. What's up, guys? This is another awesome episode of Speakeasy with Julie, Woon Darren, Lee. Lee, by the way, is a very common Chinese and Korean surname. So we thought, why not bring Mr. Lee's best friend from high school, island school in Hong Kong, who is a Korean, Mr. Cho. What's up, George?
What's up, guys?
Okay, so
It's actually, believe it or not, it's like third time recording this.
yeah, you know
Just
what?
can't believe
But you know what?
how lousy this work can be done.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fucking ghetto shit. But we get this shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's for real. Now it's for real. Now it's
Is
no,
it?
we don't
Alright.
we don't fuck around now.
All right.
Are you sure it's
Right,
recording
alright.
now?
Yep.
Volumes up?
It's
Just let
okay,
me
yeah.
check. Yeah, it's
the
up, it's
topics
up.
we've been talking about is like so silly, like North Korea and
That's
How
not
my-
silly, man. That's like
how my
world
my
news.
name became George from Joji.
That is so interesting. And George sounds like Georgie, is it? Which is shit. A dick. Right?
It's Jaji.
Jaji.
See,
So
you
Jaji.
guys learned a new word.
Yeah.
Jaji.
Jaji.
Jaji. All everybody knows is 안녕하세요.
Yeah.
감사합니다.
Oh, you're
Because
pretty
of
good,
well, thank
Julie.
you. Yeah, I know. I'm an aspiring Korean. But you know what? It's because of the K-pop invasion.
Yeah. What's going on?
Worldwide.
Actually, I want to ask you guys how, because for us, it's like K-pop's been there forever, right? Like
Yeah.
for us.
It's just like
But
normal
is
pop
it-
music.
Yeah. But is it really popular or it's
It's huge.
It's fucking huge, man. You know what happens here? You get Malay chicks, you get Indian chicks, you get Chinese chicks, and you get Chinese dudes being able to sing in Korean, yo.
Whoa.
Yeah, you'll be
really?
so you'll be like, what the fuck,
Dude, we have K-pop competition over here.
That's so funny.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, for real.
They
Like
sing in Korean?
some
Yeah, and dance. The
Oh my
full-on
God.
makeup. Even the guys. What's up with the guys wearing makeup? By
I
the
know,
way.
it's so gay.
Is it like
I
a
don't know.
normal? Oh, you guys think it's gay or normal? Because
Nah, I think
we
it's
thought it's
gay.
gay, but we thought it's a culture thing.
No, I mean, it looks gay to me, but I guess probably not to those young teenage Korean girls.
For real?
Yeah.
But what's the appeal though? Like definitely, like I think Julie asked you before. If you were rolling around Seoul, you'd
Yeah.
see them. You see them in clubs. You see them in.
Yeah, but not in the makeups.
Oh, they're normal. They're just
They're,
like anyone.
yeah, when they go out, they just dress normal.
Like so, but Koreans in Korea, they don't know of this huge phenomenon that's blowing out around the world. Or you guys aware of that?
Yeah, we're starting to get, starting to realize. I think it's because of Psy. Right?
No, it's
No.
way before
Oh,
time.
was it?
Super Junior, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 2 p.m. The junior, the girls generation.
Yeah,
I think it's the whole Korean drama. That's the
yeah,
that's
that's
the thing
what
that
started,
we
right?
thought. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we thought. You know, it started with that. But then you know what we
But
noticed?
you know what? But I'm just too old for that shit. So
You're not that old.
well, I don't know.
So
I
that
mean-
means in Korea, you guys don't go as crazy as the rest of the world.
Well, I think
do.
the younger generation would do because every time like their main like SM, which holds it's an entertainment group that has this Super Junior girl generation and shit. So every time we go past by that building, we see like a lot of young kids waiting for
Oh.
their stars.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like they would they
Okay.
would leave there literally. Like with the
Honestly-
tent and shit,
Okay, Malaysia we have that too. I mean, for our
Yeah.
I guess local singers, every country yes, but K-pop is a phenomenon, way before Psy. Like, do you think Psy is big? Like, do you guys dance to Gangnam?
Yeah, how big is Psy in Korea, man?
Yeah.
Not really, not big.
See, that's the thing. Like you
That's the thing,
mentioned, like
yeah.
Super Junior, was it? He's like big in Asia, but in Korea, you guys are like, he's a singer.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
who's the biggest pop star or
In Korea,
pop group in Korea for Koreans?
yeah. Who do you guys look up to? Who is your I don't know,
Really?
Michael Jackson?
That would be 서태지.
What?
You probably don't know, right? Actually,
Sateji?
this guy is like a legend. It's like Teji and the Boys. You never heard it? Seo and the Boys.
I remember, man.
Yeah,
You used
that's
to tell
right.
me
Right?
that shit in high school.
Yeah, they are like but this guy is actually amazing because I think they retired like back in 1996, but then he was like the legend, right? He's like the most famous
Pop.
pop singers, yeah, in
Okay.
Korea.
Look at George
then-
dropping knowledge on you fuckers.
Yeah, man. But he's gone for like 10 years, right? He's like he doesn't let like other people know what he does. But then he was actually married to this celebrity girl.
How can nobody know? I mean, like they will be stalking her, stalking him.
Yeah, you can't because this guy is so good at it, so good at hiding and shit. So no one actually knew. But then actually they found out because this girl wanted to divorce Taeji
Oh.
lately, right?
But why is he famous again?
This guy?
Yeah, he's a pop
Singer.
star or
Singer.
he's a singer. All right.
Singer. Yeah.
Damn.
And then what's more shocking is a couple of weeks ago, he just announced another marriage with other celebrity girl.
Oh wow, this guy's player. How old is this?
So we all
dude?
think he's like a real pervert, you know. But he has this like
Pervert.
yo, because he's been going after this like celebrity girl like who's very young actually.
How
at
old
the
is he
time.
and how old is she?
This guy was born in 1972, so he must be around 40s, right?
You're a
You know-
huge
Early
fan.
40s.
You know he's a huge fan.
Yeah.
When
But
he
then-
fucking can drop down exactly when that
Yeah.
dude was
Yeah.
born.
Like,
Plus this guy's been dating his fans.
he's a true fan.
What?
Yeah, those two girls.
So does
What?
that mean you like? What do you mean? Those two girls were his fans?
Yeah.
Fangirls, and then he was like, "You come
Yeah.
up," and then they started dating. Wow.
Oh.
So you idolize this guy.
Yeah, but no, like not just me, but everyone's idol. You know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now
But
every.
I bet you, there's some like hardcore Korean fans, and they're like, I know that shit. I know who Taeji is. Like some Malaysian fans are like, I know who Taeji is.
Dude,
It's only us
very
two who don't
famous,
know.
Seo.
Yeah.
Very famous. He's like
No.
a Michael Jackson.
But back then, they weren't as commercialized as it was now. Because back then it was J-pop, and then suddenly K-pop just killed J-pop, even down to the dressing. The Korean drama definitely played a huge role, but I think the music coupled with the whole culture and the good looks.
Dancing, no? Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
sorry.
I guess
Before we move any further, I know we've repeated this three times, but I gotta let everyone know that George, he's from Korea, lives in Korea, purebred Korean. But
Yeah.
George and I met in high school,
in Hong
and
Kong.
yeah, we've been tight ever since. You know, in Hong Kong, we've been friends since then. Because he went to international school, we went to international school, so we've been tight since a long time. Just gotta let you know before someone listens halfway in. Who the fuck is George?
Why is this Chinese boy talking about Korea? Like
Yeah.
he knows Korea.
You know, people will say I look Chinese.
Yeah.
You do look Chinese.
Yeah.
Plus, you don't have the usual surname Lee, Park, and Jong, right?
Yeah.
But Cho is a
Cho
pretty,
is pretty
Cho is
common
pretty
name.
common.
pretty common surname.
But you are Lee, and you are the most
Ah.
common for
And Darren
Chinese
looks
and
so Korean.
Yeah, he looks Korean, right?
Yeah.
So was that why you befriended him in Hong Kong? Because you thought, my kind, and then he was like, no, dude, I'm from Malaysia.
I remember George for like I think maybe a day, or was it 2 days, or like a
No,
full week.
it's been a while.
It's been a while. This dude all along, he didn't believe that I was Chinese.
Malaysian.
He's like, yo, I know you're Korean, man. I don't know why you're speaking to me in English.
Yeah, and then we were on the phone, like talking to each other after school. And one day I just said, "Dude, I know you're Korean." In Korean. Seriously, I like.
And what
Yeah,
he said?
okay.
I
Let me
remember
repeat
that.
what I say. 야, 너 한국인 거 알아? 솔직히 말해봐. 그치? 너 한국이지? And Darren's like, huh? 야, 빨리 거짓말하지 말고 한국인 맞잖아. What?
Yeah, and then later on he explained. He was like, yo, why the fuck are you speaking to me? I know you're Korean. You don't lie to me, you son of a bitch. I know you're Korean. Just admit it. And the whole time I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
What have you been eating or drinking? That's
But-
so funny.
okay, back to the whole K-pop explosion.
Yeah.
Psy's the latest explosion, but I like Psy because he is not a factory-made band like a lot of them. They are like obviously.
They all look alike, right? All
Do
the
you
other
think so?
K-pop.
Because
Yeah.
the rest of the world seems to think that they look alike. Like, not just the pop stars, like Koreans. Like, could you tell them apart?
Yeah, I mean,
Of course, you can't tell them
I
apart.
know.
We could tell like Chinese artists apart. But you were saying what was interesting
I
was
can't.
what was interesting was you said that people in Korea don't really like Psy that much.
yeah, I mean,
Really? He's not much of a hero?
well,
But he did put in a lot of ways he did put Korean music on the map.
Yeah.
On the world map, dude.
word, yeah.
Right?
That we gotta,
Give
him some credit for that. But
And obviously,
otherwise, he's just, he's not like a new singer, right? He's been there
Yeah.
for like many years, like even from 2002 World Cup,
You
so,
guys-
which is like 10 years now.
Oh.
So we knew how crazy, or we knew exactly how he is,
Oh.
right? But
Yeah.
just the whole world just didn't know. But
Yeah.
now he starts to know what kind of guy he is. He's like a really funny guy, right? And it worked because he actually was educated in the U.S. and he speaks English.
Yeah.
If he couldn't speak any English, then I thought he wouldn't be that popular as he is now.
Yeah,
probably.
and I realized that every K-pop song has some English words inside.
Yeah.
Has some like
And it makes
sorry,
no
sorry,
sense,
sorry,
right?
sorry.
Sorry, sound like
Yeah.
some of the craziest English lyrics in Korean songs are just like they'll say "Don't you imagine? I see it in your eyes." Don't you mind?
How about the one that
What are you
says sorry
talking about?
200 times? Who's the sorry one? Sorry, 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 sorry.
He's like, "Shut up! I know you're sorry. God damn it! You said it like a fucking 200 times. I get it." Yo, but
Yeah.
the thing is, Korean girls.
Yeah.
Who's the hottest right now? Korean pop stars.
The one in Psy's video clip? Hana.
Yeah. Hyuna.
Hyuna.
She's big, huh?
Yeah, she's pretty big. Yeah.
Even in Korea, she's big.
Oh yeah. Cause she can dance, dude. I mean, you
So
would know
that's
what
important.
I mean, if, huh?
You must know how to dance. Not so much about singing, right? It's dancing.
Yeah.
'Cause
And her
all
looks.
of them sing the same. Don't you think so? They can be trained.
But well, it sounds like the same to us because we don't know what the hell they're saying.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. But the styles seem to be the same. But then like so they try to one up it by putting like 20 girls in one band.
Yeah, so crazy.
And they're all under
What's
the
the
same
objective
label.
of that, man?
Every
Yeah.
year we have a few Korean bands in Malaysia. In
Yeah.
fact, recently we
Coming.
had one of the largest award show for I think like Korean bands
Mhm.
held
What's
in
up,
Malaysia.
J-Park?
J-Park is in Malaysia as of now because he did a collaboration with one of our local pop star, Miss Nina.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the same plane with him.
Yeah, he was
J-Park,
behind,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, he was right behind me.
You know what you should have done?
What?
You should have farted.
Shit, maybe I should have. Yeah.
Yeah, like just take that,
Yeah.
you fucking faggot.
He's not a faggot.
Okay,
Come
not
on.
faggot. I'm not saying that. You know, I love you. What's up, J Park? I love you.
A lot of people have said that Darren looks like J Park. Come on, turn it.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at this face. Yeah, look at that. J Park or Jeremy Lin, both.
Oh, yeah. A little
And
bit.
Last time with his long hair, Vanessa Wu. You know Vanessa Wu? Come on, it's true. Okay, but back to the girls.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are all very beautiful.
Yeah.
They are
it's in a
way-
all
Yeah, they look all the same, isn't
It's
it?
a little too perfect, too, man.
Yeah.
Drop some knowledge on his peeps.
Yeah, I mean, you see so many like plastic surgery, like like those places in Gangnam.
Gangnam.
Yeah, I heard a lot of the Chinese are
China?
coming
From China?
from China. Yeah, they all it's part of their package, like
Oh.
tour, and then do the plastic surgery and then go back.
Wow.
So you'll probably see more Chinese girls looking like a Korean girl, probably
Wow.
these days.
And it's so common that you guys, no biggie. If you see somebody walking on the street with like
Yeah, so
bruised up nose or
Mhm, mhm.
bruised up eye.
Would they go out? I don't think they'll go out.
sometimes they do. I mean, they have to, right?
Like, okay, certain parts of the world, even Malaysia, it's a bit of a taboo topic.
Oh,
So
is
when they hear, oh my gosh, they think that person's like a demon or something, you know. But in Korea, it's so common. Like when you see somebody who's done her nose, do you go like, oh my gosh, she did her nose, or do you go like, oh, because it's
well,
like,
I guess I think it's been changing, right? I mean, for me, I don't like those girls with plastic surgery. I mean, it's so obvious. I can tell.
So most guys can tell in Korea?
No, not really. Not
guys
many.
even do plastic surgery too.
Yeah,
a
that's-
lot of guys.
No, I read this article on an online magazine called Vice.
Mm-hmm.
They covered this. They interviewed this girl who did it,
Mm-hmm.
and she was saying that it's so common that parents give their 16-year-old for their 16th birthday.
Yeah,
They'll give them a plastic surgery.
yeah,
Like an eyelid surgery and all that.
eyelid is like normal. I mean, normally the girls would do it right after high school graduation, because like until like high school, it's like you go to school near your house, right? So you all know the friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you go to the college, then
Nobody knows
you get to meet all the new people, right? So before meeting the new people, you change yourself a little
Yo,
bit.
what?
Wow.
That's like strategy.
Yeah,
It's like
really
strategic
good.
thinking.
yeah, man.
But do they feel like, hey, we look like sisters, all 500 of us
Yeah,
in
they're-
school?
A lot of the magazines are actually making fun with like all the same faces.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw that meme with like all
Miss Korea.
Miss Korea's like
Yeah,
they will all look the same. But how can that be natural beauty? How can they even enter that? They should have a rule.
I
Like
know.
if you want to enter Miss Universe, you want to enter Miss whatever, you got to be like 100% like.
But what
pure.
about Miss Malaysia?
No.
Miss Malaysia, they're all legit.
Really?
Yeah, all
They're all
real.
natural?
All.
Yeah,
So
they're all
far,
natural,
all.
man. So far, all natural.
Even that girl?
Yeah. Oh, George, in his short trip here, he fell in love with one of our previous Miss Malaysia. And she is she's half what? Is she half British or?
I don't remember. It's
She's half white.
What's her name again?
Kimberly
Miss
Laggard.
Kimberly Laggard, and you know her. She's
Oh,
a very sweet girl.
Actually, I just met her a couple of times before. I don't know
Really?
her personally, but there are a lot of Miss Malaysias that are really pretty as well.
Yeah, I was so shocked.
The thing is, they all have like good hearts. They're kind. A lot of people think that they'll be, uppity or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, one of them's uppity. I won't say who, but
Was in the club too last night.
Oh, really?
I don't know. They all go to clubs, but the thing is that they don't seem uppity. They don't seem like they're on a pedestal. Like our friend Steph Chua's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Stephanie Chua. You met her.
Yeah. But in Korea, it's so different. They're all like gold diggers and...
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us about that. What?
Huh?
Can't be all. Are they all gold diggers?
Like if you're a 16-year-old and your
Yeah.
parents can afford to give you a plastic surgery, you won't be a gold digger.
No, but it's cheap there, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably not. But actually, I think like the VIP clients of those guys would be the ones who's working at like KTVs. Those
Oh,
girls.
Those GROs and
Yeah.
stuff.
But then it's like you have to admit that, the most beautiful like looking girls in Korea, they're all in the basements of Gangnam. Which
What?
is where all the
Gangnam is
Gangnam,
the rich
you know
area.
Gangnam, right?
Yeah.
Because of the Gangnam style, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There's so many, all the clubs like G clubs and the KTVs are in the basement normally.
People's houses.
No, like the basement. It's like in
Oh,
a building,
like in a shop or a
yeah.
building or a mall or
Yeah.
something.
Normally
Oh.
near like hotels and stuff.
So that's where all the
That's-
hottest girls work to service all the rich men in
So-
Gangnam.
So the best, if you want to do a plastic surgery, the best person to go and ask is those girls, because they know which place is really hot now, and then how to like do your nose and eyes look more
Wow.
natural and stuff.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, but you can't just rock up to them, sit down, have
Yo,
a beer.
your face looks perfect. Let me. How would you get that?
Where did you get that? Give me your doctor's name.
I want to buy your face.
But
But
what
it's so weird. I mean, like Gangnam is like renowned now because of Psy, right? And it's like the Bukit Tinggi, Damansara
but
Heights of
even
Malaysia.
if you look at his lyrics, yeah, he's talking about the two sides of Gangnam, because like during the day, it's like it's most high end, and you know it's where everybody wants to go and leave.
It's like Beverly
But at the same
Hills.
time, yeah, at night, it's like it's full of those, you know,
Dodgy
and
people.
like I wouldn't say dodgy. It's very high end drinking places, but you know,
So what happens? These girls, they come in, they'll sit there,
And
they'll
drink with
they'll
you.
drink with you,
Just
they
like
party
Malaysia.
with you. They'll, you know, do some dodgy shit if you drop a few dollars.
How
yeah.
much? Have you been there before?
Yeah, of course. I kind of live there. Like,
Oh, you live in Gangnam. Ooh.
See?
oh no, I don't live in Gangnam, but what I meant is like I go there quite often.
And what happens? What's the procedure like? How much does it cost for, you know,
Well,
the company of a nice, beautiful girl?
right. I mean, like there are different types, right?
Type
Like,
ABC, that's
type-
all right.
No, actually, it's yeah. I mean, like different types of drinking places.
Oh.
Well, we can talk about this. It's pretty interesting subjects, right? So, like the most high end drinking place is called Tempro, like 10%. These
Drop
girls,
drop some knowledge. What's
yeah,
that?
these girls are like super hot. I mean, like they're even hotter than these celebs. Seriously,
Like supermodel, they're tall.
yeah,
they're
they're
slim,
tall,
they're
like
young.
really pretty, young. It's like ridiculously hot, like that Miss Malaysian girl.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, but
these
she's
places.
but she's not a
Oh yeah, okay.
yeah.
But this place it's quite expensive. So
What's it called again?
10%.
10%.
Like in Korean, it's tempro.
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 So how much to get in and drink?
It's like if you drink a whiskey, then I would say probably at least about $1,000 per person.
$1,000 Korean.
US.
One bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
One bottle of like normal.
Well,
Yeah.
you got to
It's
remember
whiskey.
that Korean won is pegged to the dollar. It's not pegged to the dollar,
not
but
pegged,
but you can compare it to the USD because it's like just
Yeah.
what times 100.
Yeah.
So which is
thousand.
times 1,000. So for us would be times 3,000, and that would be similar to times 3.
Yeah, so it's 3,000 ringgit for one bottle. No, but it's because it's
Per
in-
person. Per person.
per person.
Yeah. So let's say it's not like they don't like cost you per bottle. It's like
Oh.
just say you like let's say if Darren's in town, I want to show him like what's going on around. So with me, Darren, and one other friend, it's like 3 of us drink, then the bill will end up like 3,000 US.
I see. So it's free for all. Drink as much as you can. It's like a
Right.
cover charge
Yeah.
buffet. 3,000
So it's
ringgit.
pretty.
is
It's not cheap,
ridiculous.
right? Not ringgit, like US.
It's 1,000 US dollars.
No,
But okay,
3,000. Yeah, I mean it's like
1,000 per person.
yeah, 1,000 per person.
But
so
that's
that would
without
be
the girl.
no, that's all including.
Oh.
So
I thought it'd be more than that because that's like exactly how some people drop, like in really expensive KTVs.
Yeah.
They drop about 10,000, 15,000 a night. It's not
in
a
the
problem.
Thai clubs, right?
Yeah, not a problem.
yeah,
Okay, so that means the girls will come and sit with you, but that's it, right? You can't do
yeah, you
anything
can't
dodgy.
do really stupid things like
Unless you pay some
no, but
more.
those places, you don't do that kind of stuff. It's like
Oh.
because they're very high end. That's
Okay.
why you can get these. You can get to drink and see those really hot girls.
But no touching.
no, nothing. I mean, you can do it if you're regular, but it's all up to you, right? I mean, you gotta work it.
It's your swag. You
Yeah.
know? It's your swag.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
and
the
then and then the next type, they have like, it's called 0.5. It's called Jamo.
Jamo.
Jamo places. Then they have a mixture of those really hot girls, and then there are some girls who would go for like, go outside and meet you for other purpose.
Oh.
Yeah.
By
That
other
place
purpose-
is a bit
By other
cheaper,
purpose, he means like
like trade.
dirty
Like
sex.
happy ending.
Yeah, like happy ending. Right.
So that is like the 0.5.
Yeah.
Why
that's
do you
like-
why do you have like a number rating to it?
I don't know. but we just call it that way. Yeah.
So it's 10% and 0.5.
0.5.
And then there's one more that's
then
like
there's
negative.
one more is like
That's called prostitute. The next
yeah,
one.
that's cool. We call it factory. You know,
Factory.
factory. It's like it's all the same because the system is all the same. It's like you go in there, drink for 2 hours, and then you trade. You go like somewhere else.
This is
For a
terrible.
happy
Like,
ending.
you know, people who listen or watch this, they'd be like, "Yo, I hate Korean guys."
Oh
But it's
my
not
God.
all Korean guys, right? It's just
Not
I'll
J-pop
say.
for sure,
yeah,
because he
yeah. He won't
He's
do
cool.
it. He's cool.
He doesn't
yeah.
need that. I mean, but okay, so Gangnam, it's now on the world map, and even tour packages.
Mhm.
They would not only go to Jeju Island and those places that they see in like Winter Sonata and all that.
Yeah.
They'll definitely go to Gangnam as well now.
Yeah, to do the plastic surgery.
dude.
No,
all
I
the-
mean just to visit, just because it's like part of
Oh,
the
yeah.
song, you know.
yeah. Did they turn that into like a tourist attraction by now?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it is. Yeah.
It's like where then rich people must be pissed off. Those people who live there.
No, but because if the place gets more famous, then the price will go up. So
Yeah, that's true.
they should like it, right?
But that is the best country PR. Like, to promote your
Yeah.
country, make a freaking good TV series that the
With
world
the-
can
yeah,
understand
yeah.
with super hot looking people.
yeah.
I'm like, everybody wants to come. And then when they come, they're like, no, they don't look like that. They don't look like that in the TV.
They look like George.
Me, man.
But
Well,
George,
actually,
you speak
yeah.
very good English for Korean, right?
Yeah, I mean, I studied abroad, so
And it's not common to speak English.
yeah. I mean,
Would it be hard for people tourists to get around?
yeah, of course.
Because
it'll be pretty
Korea
hard, right?
hasn't always been like a huge travel hotspot. People would choose Japan or
Yeah.
Cambodia, and
I
then
mean, I still think there's nothing much you can do, right, in Korea.
No, that's because you're a local. Like in Malaysia, we're like,
Really?
there are a lot of malls. But
Yeah.
what the tourists come for is like different. They'll visit monuments and museums that we don't normally
Right.
go to, or
Yeah.
like some botanical garden.
no, but Malaysia is very culturally rich, though.
Yeah.
You have to admit it. We have a lot of diversity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And-
food.
Yeah, food's our main attraction. They should be
Yeah.
like, that should be the campaign. They should go out there and say that Singapore has awesome malls, Thailand has Thai food, but Malaysia, you get every fucking food there is. There's Chinese, Indian, Malay.
But you know what? They can say that about New York. New York is
Oh,
a
yeah.
bigger melting pot than we are as a nation. So we can't really
Oh,
say
yeah.
that. Yeah. I remember when I went to Taiwan and I absolutely loved their food there. And for the first time, I thought, oh my gosh, Malaysia has got stiff competition. Like we're the food country of the world. Then you go
That's what we
Taiwan
think.
and you're
Yeah.
like, shit, this food's good. And their fine dining is great. Their hawker stores, like bubble tea is at every other shops. Their markets are great. They've
But
got
what I
full
think,
markets
what
for
I
food.
think is, yeah, those are like really yummy. But then, again, if you wanted to go good Indian or you wanted good Malay food, where are you gonna go?
Oh.
You know
It
what I'm
was
saying?
difficult to find halal food in Thailand.
That's right.
Taiwan.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
we have diversity. We always have diversity.
True.
You know.
But if you're looking for sort of like hawker to medium average food, yes. I must say, if you're looking for fine dining, Malaysia has yet to reach Singapore standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no Michelin star yet, not even close.
Well, back to the plastic girls, which is way more interesting than food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even plastic
Oh,
girls
yeah.
need food.
No, but well, dude, I was reading the article, and the article was saying that people even scoff at the fact that, oh, you haven't done plastic surgery? Shit, just do the basics. The basics are they do your eyes, nose, like the bridge of your nose. That's the basics.
Yeah.
That's the basics. Now,
The
like,
eyes and nose,
how
right?
can you tell though? You say earlier, like, I can tell. I don't like that shit, but I can tell.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that obvious? Like, you have like a chalk on your fucking nose right here, and then like the eyes, you go like here, like this. You cut it here, right? And then like here, make it like bigger.
Like super big doll
Yeah,
like.
super big. So
But I guess the best career for Koreans would
Mhm.
be being a plastic surgeon. They're like the most successful, right?
But there are also like a lot of competitions going around. So I don't know. Maybe some are rich, but since there are too many competitions these days,
But
it'll be tough as well.
it's a good thing that Korea, in terms of plastic surgery, I think they're the most advanced. They're number one in the world. And last year, I think, and the years before, we had crazy maniacs in Malaysia. We had the acid attacker, where this guy just knock on your window while you're driving, and when you wind down asking him what's wrong, he'll throw acid in your face.
Oh,
And so it's caught so many women. He does that to women. And it burns their eyelids so you can't close your eyes. And it dismember your face. And this, I think, BK something plastic surgery in Korea sponsored this girl who was a victim of the acid attacker.
Ooh.
So I don't think she would be 100% the same as before, but at least she dares to go out again, like it's like a major surgery. Basically, just imagine skeleton and your eyes are like just your eyeballs.
Oh.
It was nasty. But so you see, this is where plastic surgery comes in handy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it comes where every doctor will come to that crossroad where you're like, all right, if I go to the path of profit, then it's cosmetic surgery, right?
Yeah.
But if I take the path of like, I want to help humanity and I want to uphold the doctor's oath, then I'll go to reconstructive, plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And that's a huge difference, I think. And I'm not sure entirely if the doctor that sponsored that girl is in cosmetic surgery or reconstructive cosmetic surgery. Because I think
it's
that's a huge
both.
difference.
Yeah, I think it's both.
Yeah.
A lot of reconstructive surgeons are also cosmetic surgeons, but you can be cosmetic but not necessarily reconstructive surgeons. Do you know what I mean? Because if you can reconstruct a face, you can obviously beautify a face, right?
Yeah.
You can become a cosmetic surgeon, but not all cosmetic can go into detail and become like full on reconstruct a face.
All right, that's the next. That is a new fucking plot for a drama series. I got it, you motherfuckers. Don't steal my idea. A doctor. He has to come to his crossroads. His best friend, also a plastic surgeon. And they've decided to take two different ways. His friend takes the way of profit. He becomes a playboy. He's rich. But he, chosen to uphold the goodness of mankind, goes for reconstructive surgery only. And then they fall for the same fucking girl.
I would like to say that show is called Nip Tuck.
Don't steal my shit!
In Hollywood, that show is called Nip Tuck. And it's been done. These two best friends are surgeons.
Oh,
They're sort of like...
Totally different story.
Yeah, okay. Although there's that one girl they fell in love with. But it's okay. They had a lot of drama. But okay, Koreans, they have a lot of drama. They have a lot of plastic surgery. Is there any drama about plastic surgery?
All day. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They
But
fucking just sit
thing
there
is, I
and think
don't
of
really
plots.
watch these Korean dramas. I mean, except for Iris too. But
Yeah, look, you and my dad were having a good conversation about Iris.
Iris, what's that? The one about
Huh?
North Korea and South Korea?
Yep.
yeah,
And it's not based on a true story, right?
yeah.
No, my dad asked this ridiculous question.
It's like-
he looked George straight in the eye, and he goes like, George, Iris, the drama series, is it based on true events? And George was like, I don't know how to say this, but
You just got fooled. But
Yeah.
it's so realistic though, because they take real life events
Yeah.
and make it so dramatic.
no, it's realistic to us. To Koreans, he's like, what?
Yeah. Bullshit.
That's bullshit. Oh man.
But you guys don't feel the tension, right, with North Korea and all that?
Not much, I would say. I mean, like I said, if there's, if shit happens, then we all die, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
At least this video
I mean,
could
there's no.
commemorate you.
Yeah. Don't forget me.
Yeah.
No, the
Well,
thing
I mean,
with wait, sorry. Back to plastic surgery. He brought up a really good point. He said that all those girls are gold diggers. And why would you
No.
know?
Are you sure they're gold diggers or you assume?
No, I mean, I
because
assume. Yeah, I mean, I meant that a lot of Miss Korea is gold diggers. I didn't say.
What? Yo, tell us a story. Drop the fucking 4-on-1. man.
No,
What's
no.
this?
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, all these girls. The only reason why they go to this like beauty contest is to meet a nice guy. No.
No,
Not
I mean
really?
I can't say that.
Whoops.
Oh yeah.
How would you know? How would you know?
Because
my God,
all they
James.
want to do is like they want to become an actress.
You don't think they want world peace and to save dolphins?
No
and represent their
shit. No
country?
way, man.
Come
you
on.
really think so? I don't know.
You're so evil. Okay, like I can't speak for Koreans, but
Yeah.
Malaysians, because I had the liberty to meet some of them, and I must say, some of them really stand for what they support, and some they don't. Because to be Miss whatever country, you have to have an something that you support, a charity organization, and some is given to them. They have no choice but to take it. And because I've spoken to like one who is so upset because she had no choice, because that on a world stage people would like that, but what she likes was animals, but they're like nah, take the kids instead. So but she likes animals, so after she won and did whatever she had to do for a year, then she supported her own cause that she wanted, And I wouldn't say that all of them are out with a rich man. None, actually. They all are still pursuing their modeling career or hosting. One even went singing. So I must say, it's a stepping stone. It's like a platform to boost their career rather than to boost their marriage. In fact, I don't know many who are married right now. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude.
So maybe for Korea, because there are a ton of hot women, to stand out on a world stage, they got to win Miss Korea and then get world recognition. Like I remember that Miss Korea was like top 5. She was gorgeous, and then she can get maybe like endorsements, I don't know, world endorsements, or even feature in a Hollywood show. So maybe it's to boost her career rather than to get a good husband.
Yeah, but you can't deny the fact that they're doing it for an ulterior motive. Like I think what George wanted to say, but he said it like all of them, but they're not all like that. But
Okay, 99%.
yeah, not 99, not even that. It could, who knows? It could be 50%. But I think what he was trying to say was that if you enter a beauty pageant, it's almost like a stepping stone to further your acting career, your singing career, your being a personality on TV host career. I think that's what he's trying to mean. It's like they're not doing it for the fact that they want to save animals, they want to help old people or help African children. It's not always that.
Yeah.
I'm sure some do, but if you really did, you wouldn't join a beauty pageant. to help people
Exactly.
there.
Yeah, that's
You know what
true.
I'm saying?
That's my point.
That is true. It is a stigma actually, because people have this perception about beauty queens. They're shallow up there, and they're gold diggers, and that was the point that I was trying to prove, that they weren't gold diggers. Like those that I know, they're not, And also maybe because rich, if you are like an average Joe, you see this like goddess like woman who is like Miss Korea, you don't have to approach them, and you think like they would turn you down, but they have like sort of like a standard. And not that they go for rich guys, but those educated guys. And educated guys translate to good career, translate to good fortune. And hence people would think like, oh, she'll only go out with that rich guy. No, but because that rich guy went to school and is not intimidated by her beauty and her wit.
What I mean was not the fact why, like, to get a guy. It doesn't matter how you get a guy. What I meant was their just individual agendas or individual aspirations to further their career as a TV personality, as an actress, as a musician. The thing is, entering a beauty pageant will get you known, and winning one, furthermore, will give you fame and fortune. In a way, so they plan it out. They go, okay, not all of them plan it out. Some of them are just like, I really want to just enter a beauty pageant. But what I'm trying to say is that they would see that it would help. It's a path to get to where they want. So it's not just about the guy. Who cares about the guy? It's not about perceptions. Why are women having beauty pageants in the first place? To show that these beautiful women are more beautiful than other women. What's the point of it?
Well,
and the point of it
it's
is
a money-making organization.
So
that's the whole
exactly,
point.
that's what he's trying to say, I guess. But I don't think it's what I said. I've gone way
No.
off the path.
What he said was like they're all gold diggers. All Miss Koreans are gold diggers. That's what he said.
You know what?
You were like totally.
Yeah, I know. I
different
went a
story.
little bit off tangent, but he did say their intention was to do this or to
Yeah.
do that. But I'm just
Yeah,
saying
for
that
sure, I mean.
they always have an ulterior motive, and it's not just to save monkeys in Africa who are starving.
Of
you
course
know?
not. Of course not. But I'm saying that they're not like gold diggers.
Of course, they're
Yeah.
not. They're not. But they
Yeah.
have, they've got aims, and they know what they want. So that's
It's
the fact.
definitely good for the profile. It's definitely you get things easier, especially here. You probably get more jobs. If you want to be a singer, okay, fine, you can be a singer. You want to be an actress, yeah. But every year there are two that comes out. The Miss Malaysia Universe and Miss Malaysia World, Miss World Malaysia. So every year there's two. Some make it and some don't. It doesn't guarantee you success.
Yeah, but it sure is better than doing castings every day, and
Yeah,
sure is
it is
better
an
than
easier route.
giving your demo tapes to
Mhm.
producers who just want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Know
I
what I'm
don't really
saying?
hear much of that in Malaysia though. Like that kind
Okay,
of
yeah,
dodginess.
whatever it is, beauty pageant is a way to further your career as a known person. That's all.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Back to
okay.
back to the beautiful girls of Korea.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
Joe, why do I call you
What
Joe?
Joe? It's Joe.
Yeah.
How did George become Joe?
Yeah, so Joe. so Joe.
If you guys are wondering, George, that sound is coming from George's ass because he's sitting on like one of those
Bouncy balls.
bouncy balls.
And he's
Oh,
doing the
yeah,
Gangnam
man.
on the bouncy ball. No, but that's good for your posture, right? And apparently
Yeah.
you said doctors' advice is to sit on that
Yeah.
since you're in front of the computer all the time.
Yeah. If you have a bad back or
Hey, what was that thing with you said in Korea that couples are having problems conceiving because people work too hard?
no, because they work in front of a lot of monitors, then you get those radiation stuff. So your
It
sperm gets
does.
weak.
Is it like a phenomenon?
Like around people around like people around me is actually having those kind of problems.
Because you are an investment banker and you see in front of 6 computers, obviously there's excessive amount
Yeah.
of radiation than
I'm a
an
bit worried
average Joe.
too, because I'm not married, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But currently
He's
George
worried
is
that
going
little
out.
G George
Yeah.
won't be working down
Yeah,
there.
dude.
No more G Georges to think of all the gold diggers out there.
So George, but you have been out with gold diggers too, right? I mean,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you were complaining about it, but is it like a normal thing to go out with
No.
Yeah.
girls?
Wait, he didn't say that. Have you been with a girl who's like full plastic? What's the furthest that you know? Like a girl?
No, actually, I don't. Like I said, I don't really like those kind of looking girls. So a lot of my ex-girlfriends are like more of a natural style.
But have you? Hey, come on, you've been with a girl who's
Yeah.
done some work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're open about it when you talk to her.
Well, first they deny it, right? Then I mean, it's like it's so easy to tell because you see those old photos or like the school yearbooks and stuff. Fucking, I just can't find you, honey. Like, where are you? And I go by name. I'm like, oh my god,
Damn.
it's like so different, right? Then she starts open up and like, Oppa, I only done eyes. I'm like, you sure about that? Like, at that time, only eyes.
And
And
wait,
then I
wait.
did this, and then I did this. And
Wait, they call you Oppa?
yeah, Oppa is like for
abang.
yeah
Oh.
for older guys.
It's like honey. Can you say?
Well, it could be. I mean, because you don't normally call. I mean, it's two ways to do it. I mean, Oppa, the meaning itself, it's older brother, right? So
Okay.
for a guy who's older than you, you can call them Oppa. But
I
then
can call my brother Oppa and my
Yeah.
lover Oppa.
Oppa, yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
Actually,
It's
I
a bit
call you
weird.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit weird if you think about it, but
What
yeah,
do you
that's
call
how-
them?
But for guys,
for
it's
guys
different.
it's like no, we don't have term for
Baby.
younger girl.
no, but you have for older brother. Here,
older young, yeah, older brother, yes, older sister, yes, but younger girl,
They're
just go
nothing.
name, yeah,
Oh.
go by name or
So you're currently going out with a newscaster in Korea.
oh yeah.
It's like on the spot.
Well, I can say I don't have to say her name, so yeah,
She's probably watching this. But
maybe.
She will, man.
She will
Yeah.
probably.
After.
How?
A birthday gift.
And so is it common, like, if you go out with, like, girls who... Because you complained before in the lift just now that, oh, man, you know, some of these girls, they're just thinking about how to use my money.
Yeah.
You know, so... Is it normal? Like...
It is, yeah, because a lot of... In Korea, when you guys date, then it's always guys who pay, right? I mean,
I
for
think
everything.
worldwide, the problem is...
Everything.
It's changing,
For
though. It's
Asians.
changing.
For Asians,
For
for sure.
Asians?
It's changing.
For
I mean,
sure,
like,
yeah.
I pay for my own shit. But...
Yeah, you're one of the rare ones.
No, I think the urban ones pay for their own shit.
Not really. In
Really?
Korea, no. They expect you to... Because, like, the mentality is, if you pay for dinner, then, you know, I'll just buy drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you think about it, like, that's not even fair. But the girls think it's, like, so fair. But even, like, you know, like, I'll say less than, like, 30% of the girls would do that.
Even pay for drinks
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. Or, you know, like, I'll say, like, 70% would just not pay anything.
Maybe because they're not working. Do you think so?
No, they work, but they
Even
need to
if they're
buy some
well-to-do.
shit and stuff. Yeah.
Even if they're well
Regardless of, you know, how rich you are, you just, the mentality is just guy needs to pay.
I think that also
I think it's really fucked up.
that contributes.
Hey, we have to give birth. We've got PMS. We've got menopause. We've got bloatedness.
Okay.
You guys pay for this shit, okay? Come on.
But I guess that contributes to why
Yeah.
Koreans are so competitive. That
Yeah.
contributes to
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
Chinese people are so competitive. Singaporeans are so competitive.
Yasu.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
Because-
I'm not complaining, right? But the girls at least has to appreciate.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
These girls fucking take it for granted. So
So, like, how much do they spend a month of your money, like, the most?
it
Chanel
really
bags.
depends. It depends, right? But
But why do you give them a credit card or cash? Why?
no, but they would actually ask for some, you know, honey, I want to have this, I want to have that. So they won't take my credit card and just buy it, but
Okay.
they make me to buy some stuff, like the expensive stuff that they can't really afford or anything, like
And
bags.
So it's
or-
your fault for giving
yeah,
in.
actually, yeah, kind of spoil the girls too. But I mean, you gotta spend to get them, right? So
What?
That's a crazy mentality, man.
Darren's not
Huh?
bought me, like, I don't know, expensive bags or anything.
That's also because we don't believe in that shit.
Yeah, that's because I don't use
Mm,
expensive bags.
that's why.
I'm a supporter of Puma. I carry and wear Puma everywhere.
Uma.
Yeah.
Really? Are you sponsored by?
Yes,
Puma?
I am sponsored by Puma. But I do like their stuff, that's why. And so does he. I mean, like, because we're doing this motorsport show for Petronas, and it's Petronas and Mercedes AMG. And what I like about Puma is that they're different from all the other athletes brand and sporting brands, where they are not focused on, like, just athletes. They're focused on motorsports. So they have collaboration with Mini Cooper, Mercedes,
BMW.
Ferrari,
Mm.
BMW, Ducati, and you know, so we like the motorsport scene, whereas the rest of the world are going with, like, all the NBA
Sports, right?
athletes
Yeah.
and UFC athletes. But hey, I like UFC.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we're gonna watch the next one after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of motorsports, I will be flying to Spain next week.
And Belgium.
Woo! And Belgium.
Yeah.
And then back to London. Then back here again to do
So
more
probably-
motorsports at Petronas, which I love.
I'll probably no podcast for a couple of weeks until you're back.
Yeah, about 2 weeks, folks. Live with it. Live with it.
Oh,
Bear
you
with
can
it.
come back and tell us about your experiences. Hey, but by the way, what I found interesting was how George Cho, was so familiar with the history of Korean surnames.
Uh-huh.
You know where the Park came from, the Lee came from, and the
Yeah, because
Jong.
we study history.
Oh no, Kim. Sorry, Kim.
We study history, you know.
Yeah, and there's only 3 names, right? Basically.
Lee Park Kim. Yeah.
So I was asking him whether there's any Korean guys called Lee Park Kim.
Oh, that would be really stupid, though, right?
Why? I thought that's genius. You got the best of all the dynasties. Lee Park Kim.
Oh, babe, you gotta cut back on those
I like it.
funny jokes.
I like it. No, I mean, I was serious. I was wondering whether So no Lee, Park, Kims. Okay, fine.
No.
So
Not that I know.
Lee's the biggest, followed by Park and then Kim.
I don't think
That I
we
don't
can
know.
count though.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like
It's really
one
hard.
major family. And the thing is, they are not all related by blood, right? Not all Lees are related.
That's right. Because
Right?
you have like several Lees from which city. So even though you're same Lee, you know, you might come from a different
see.
city. Yeah. Because your origin starts from other cities. So even like Cho, within Cho, my surname, I think there are 4 cities.
Oh wow.
4 different cities, yeah. So you ask them, and then if I think what I heard was I think even now, actually it's not even now, but until like 20 years ago, you couldn't marry with the same surname, with the same city.
What's your girlfriend's surname?
Lee.
Lee. So
Doesn't
it has
matter.
to be.
It doesn't matter.
It has to be
There-
one of
there
the
like
4.
So many Lees out there.
Is
Who are
there?
But I'm
anchors.
Cho, so it doesn't matter.
Real?
Because
Wait,
if you're
so there's
both
only
Cho,
4 surnames.
no.
But if you're both Cho, it doesn't matter either, right?
Huh?
Would it matter? It doesn't matter.
It wouldn't
if you're
matter
both Chos.
now.
It would matter
Like he
now,
said,
but
up
like I
until
said,
20
20
years
years ago,
ago.
you couldn't marry same surname.
Okay, what are the other weird surnames that we never hear from Korea?
It must be like one.
But it's almost it's normally one letter, right? I mean, can't be
Okay.
like 2. Like it's always
One
Cho,
syllable.
Choi, yeah, Choi,
Okay.
Kwan,
Okay.
Hong, a lot.
not only those 4.
Honestly,
It
I
has to be
think-
more. Definitely has to be more. How can it
What
not
is
be 4?
Sai's real name?
You,
What is Sai's real name?
huh?
What's Sai's real name?
What do you mean?
What? What do you mean?
You know, no,
What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean? Sounds so.
What do you mean? I don't understand your question.
Oh, that's not his name. I heard Po Tui Min. I was like, what a weird name.
Oh, I can't believe that happened. I really can't believe that happened. And I recorded it. This is classic.
Okay, wait. No, what I asked was, what is Sai, not the Gangnam Tung 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 guy, real name? Is he a Lee Park Cho or a...
Oh, Jesus.
He's actually Park.
Was he?
Jaesang Park. J Park. He's also
He's called J Park. Shit, how many J Parks are there?
a lot. Because
Shit.
J is actually J-Bum Park. Because you know how Koreans have 3
Syllables in the
syllables,
name,
right? So it's normally, me it's like Jo Ji-hyung. Sai is Park Jae-sang.
Park
And
Chae-sang.
then the J Park guy is Park Jae-bum.
Bomb. So he's the bomb.
Bum, yeah, bum.
Damn.
Bum means tiger in Korea.
Tyler.
Tiger.
Tiger. Bomb.
I don't know.
with your ears, man?
It's my hair.
I don't know if you're like doing this on purpose or.
No, I told you I've got ear problem. So we've been wanting to try this ear sucking thing that you can get from the ENT, like those proper surgeons in hospitals. And what they do is like they put in like liquid in your ear and suck out all the shit. And sometimes you find like dead insects that crawled into
It's
your
pretty
ear.
cool, actually.
Yeah, you should get
We
that.
really wanna
done,
do
but
it.
you cannot do it all the time because you need some earwax. I've got too much, obviously.
Oh. Who he mean? That's his real name. And oh jeez, baby, that's pretty classic. It's gonna go on YouTube. You know how people gonna see this? Everyone's gonna make fun of it. Oh. And then I was just recording us laughing. Jeez, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
But George, where are you going after this? Where are you going after this?
Huh?
Where are you going after this?
I'll be heading out to Singapore, and then Hong Kong, and then Macau.
Macau. Where are you staying in Macau?
I don't know, some hotel. I forgot the name of the hotel, but
Why
I'll be
do I
mainly
know
out.
where he's staying? I'm stalking. Hey, how about the guys in
In
Korea?
Korea?
And the
What do you
guys in
mean?
Korea. I mean, like,
What do you mean?
I mean, not you, of course. Those that wear makeup. I was joking.
The
Yo,
guys
you say
in
what you
Korea?
mean.
Yeah,
You say
that's
what
what
you
I
mean
said.
again.
Yeah.
I meant
jeez.
those guys that wear makeup. Like, is that normal
No,
shit?
it's
or
not
only
normal,
shit you
man.
find in boy bands, right?
Yeah. Well, it's very rare to see a guy with makeups in Korea. Because
So-
Koreans don't really like that shit.
Really?
Then
They'll beat you up, huh?
They
Yeah.
beat you up.
Yeah. The Koreans don't really like the gay shit, you know. We're very straight. So,
Like
So even if
like,
you-
listen, the Korean men are very, without sounding masochistic, but not masochistic, chauvinistic. They're
Yeah.
very, very manly.
Manly,
You know,
I
they
would
they
say.
try to be the man's man all
Yeah.
the time.
Oh.
You know, you have to drink, you have to smoke, you
Yeah.
have to drink the most,
Yeah.
you have to be able to fuck anyone up at any one
Yeah.
time.
Exactly.
That makes you a man to them, you know.
yeah.
So, and it's like, that's why I guess it also contributes to why guys want to pay for girls all the time, because it shows that you're able to provide for your
Yeah.
girl, you know.
Yeah.
But the guys that we
And they're
see,
good at fighting too, you know.
they're good at fighting.
Yeah.
Really.
That's why you see a lot of the Korean guys in MMA or
In
UFC.
UFC, yeah.
Because you don't see a
Yeah.
Chinese guy in there, right?
No, you do, man. We got we have two fighters. Okay.
Eh, apa ni?
Yo, we have two fighters in the UFC, and you guys have two fighters in the UFC.
Well, who are they though? I never heard of them.
There's different weight class, man. They're the new
Okay.
weight class,
Okay.
featherweight. Like,
Okay.
Okay, but
Right?
back to those men, okay? Why would they want to wear makeup if they're representing Korea and Korea culture? Because that's all we see. We don't see the normal average guy.
Yeah.
We see all these female-looking men
I
wearing
know,
more
it's
makeup
so
than
gross.
females. Every time they come to Malaysia, I'm like, wow. he's got so
Maybe
much
that's
powder
what
on
the
his-
young girls like.
No,
No.
I'm young. I mean, I don't like that.
Well, I mean, like younger than
younger
you,
ones.
Like 14,
like,
yeah.
like 14,
like 14 years
yeah,
old.
like the
yeah.
teenage
Thanks.
girls.
Yeah, sensitive.
But like, yeah,
but
like
the thing
teenage
is-
Talk about
girls.
something else.
But it's really true that the manly men, they're all like really manly men. They're like shouting at each other.
Yeah,
They're like fucking wrestling each other out of nowhere, and they're like fucking punching each other's dick. In
Ew.
high school, he gets his like fuck. The big thing is when you hear he'll come out to me, yo, that guy, he slapped him. He just slapped the shit out of this other Korean guy, and it's always Koreans
Yeah.
fighting Koreans.
Yeah.
It's never Korean fighting like an Indian guy. You know.
They like to fight.
yeah, we're very aggressive people. You know?
They're aggressive, so it's a totally different image from what people think, or the new people who are like looking at K-pop. Like after Psy blew up, I'm pretty sure some white people in Chicago was like, "What the fuck is this?" And they go on and they type in K-pop and they see these guys with makeup and fucking blonde hair. That's their fucking perception, but they're getting a wrong perception because they go to Korea.
yeah.
Any guy will fuck you up any given time. Some of the hardest Asians that I know are fucking Koreans, right? I'm not, except for you, George. You're
Yeah,
a
I'm
little
very
bouncy right now.
But okay, because they are manufactured from obviously the production house, and like you said, everybody wants to be famous, and because that's an easy way out to get money, I guess. Just be a singer. They train you. They teach you how to dance. They create an image for you, change your face, make all of them look alike, and then they sign you up for an 8-year contract, right? Like you mentioned, and because they're nobody, and then suddenly they become somebody the next year, and they're doomed basically, because whatever money they earn goes
to the production house. Yeah.
yeah. So how is the suicide rate? Because I remember there was
Where is this coming from?
How do you go from suicide from like the pop star factory?
Oh no, actually, she
And
has
then
a point.
become
She has a point
good.
because I
the-
know of this Korean guy that was like famous, and I think he was stressed from his father passing on, and stressed from like I guess work and superstardom. He killed himself, and so everybody would
But
remember
thing is,
him at the peak.
there's so many Koreans actually committing a suicide, so it's becoming a very serious problem, right? But actually, one that when it comes to suicide, I remember this superstar and his brother actually. There's very famous actress in Korea who committed a suicide.
What's her name?
Her name is Jinsil Choi Jinsil. But then this girl was actually married to a sports, very famous baseball player. And then they had 2 kids. And then she committed a suicide, right? And then they divorced first, and then she committed a suicide. And then her brother was also a famous singer in Korea. But then they grew up together as an orphan, right? So they are very tight. And then this actually brother suicide like 2 years after too.
Why did she commit suicide? Why did she commit suicide?
I don't know, like marriage problems.
That's the
money
thing,
problems.
like a lot of all these superstars, they do that, and I don't know why. Maybe because what we see is like completely different. We see like, oh my gosh, they're so successful and all that,
Yeah.
but behind closed doors, there's all this pent up, whatever stress, because it's so competitive, right? The industry itself is competitive, but Koreans are competitive.
Yeah, so it becomes double D's your competitiveness.
Yeah.
The thing is, I read about this girl who she died. Were you talking about the girl who wrote a letter stating like, I can't take this shit anymore? This whole fame thing is not what I thought it would be, and there's too much pressure. Is that the same girl?
No.
Because I remember one other pop star killed herself, and her death note was that saying that this industry sucked the soul out of her, and that she's tired, she can't take any more of this, and she
there's
checked
another
out.
guy.
Can't you just quit?
You
Can't
can.
you just
I don't
quit and
know.
fade
Well,
away?
then you have to you have to pay everything, and
Or just work for 8 years, sign a contract for 8 years, work for 8 years, and then do whatever shit you want.
yeah. There's some people who do that too.
But that's the problem, right? I think that's why one of the stars from what's that boy band, and he was Chinese. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's Super Junior.
Yeah, Super Junior. The guy he's the only Chinese member,
Uh-huh.
and he had a disagreement with the contract.
Yeah.
I think it's due to what you said earlier. They're big before they were not, and then they're going to be bound for the next 8 years to fulfill their contract obligations at the same rate that they agreed upon. So he said, look, I don't agree with this. And apparently, I think he did not sign it. I'm probably wrong. Someone please correct me. And the next thing you know, he's suing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he won. They paid him back, and he left. He left Korea, went back to fucking China. He said, fuck
He's
this.
doing
Wow.
other shit, right?
Huh. So much drama.
I know. But actually, there are 2 Chinese girls in one Korean band called FX,
FX. Oh yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
of them.
and I like that Chinese girl.
Okay, I thought you were going to give us some like really good
I thought you were
juicy
gonna tell us
gossip.
something
Because-
like important, like, yo,
Huh?
this is a crazy story.
She's pretty hot, I think.
Let's
Yeah,
Google
okay.
her.
What's her
Let's
name?
Google her.
Let's show people.
Victoria.
FX.
Victoria.
Okay, let's see a real manly man's
Yeah.
Choice in
Choice
women.
And there's actually the other
Victoria,
girl that I
okay,
like.
From where? Victoria
FX.
from FX. People at home can see this because I'm going to switch
Oh,
it to
really?
that.
They
Good.
put Victoria FX plastic surgery just now. I saw.
Wait, let me put this. Let me switch it.
Oh,
up.
she's pretty. She's
Really-
cute. She's cute.
And there's Jessica. Oh, no.
They all have
Krista,
English names.
Krista.
Why do they all have English names? If in
Not
Korea
necessarily.
they don't call you by your English name, right? I mean,
Well, I'm
like,
gonna pull it
No.
up.
why would they?
And then can you type Crystal in FX?
So this girl, people are seeing this,
Mm-hmm.
is Korean. You can see. You can come around. You can see this.
No, she's not Korean.
She's the Chinese one.
Yeah. But she looks very Korean, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Victoria. Which one do you want
Krista.
me to
Krista.
type in?
Krista.
How do you spell that? K or C?
C.
I knew it.
Crystal.
She's so hot.
Crystal from FX.
FX.
She's also Chinese.
No, Korean. Her sister is in the Jessica in Girls' Generation.
How old is? Oh, her sister is in Girls' Generation.
I'm gonna pull up that. What do you say? What was that meme where all Miss Korea look alike?
Miss Korea meme lah. Oh my gosh! Why is that like a guy's face?
Yo, that's funny. You come around and see this. This is the one where. Yeah,
Why
that's
is he
Kim Jong Un
wearing
above.
makeup?
No, they must have photoshopped that in, because that would be insane. See, all of these girls, they look so similar, but man, they just had plastic surgery done.
Yeah.
But why did they allow that? How can they like not put a stop to it and go like, hey, listen, you guys are getting fucking out of control. Look at this shit. You guys look exactly the same.
We all say that, but it's just girls like that for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, because like if you're talking about community as a whole, then yeah, it's like, hey, it's getting out of hand. But individually, the girls will be like thinking, yeah, you don't do it. I want to be the pretty one, you don't do it. So everybody's thinking for their own and doing it for their own, not for the community, or maybe it's for peer pressure. I don't know, because they do it to have sort of like an easier way of life, right?
Yeah.
To get jobs easier. Honestly,
People at home just totally saw you stuck your fucking fingers in your mouth.
it's okay.
Who cares?
It happens. We're at home.
Yeah.
No, but you know why they do it? Because in a country that is so competitive and everybody is doing it, it's not that you're just succumbing to peer pressure, but you are going to lose out. Because those other 9 out of 10 girls that are beautiful, so-called beautiful, they're getting jobs. They're getting picked over others, They probably have the same resume.
No.
So obviously they're going to pick one that's easy on their eyes. Do you know what I mean?
And I think the reason why they do a lot is that it's because of the Korean guys' perception. Because we all think like, if you're pretty, then you can do whatever.
Really?
We're
you
ready
can spend
to
my money.
Yeah, the Korean guys has that mentality. So they really first thing they look at is appearance, the looks.
So shallow, George.
Yeah, we're so shallow people, but that's the truth. That's why girls are desperate to change.
That means a lot of the men wouldn't mind plastic surgery. Because it would suck if they do. Imagine man, I want beautiful. And then when they get beautiful, they're like, but I don't want this kind of beautiful. And then so it's like, you do, you die. You don't do, you die. So these girls are just trying to please men and just probably have an easier way of life, I guess.
That's rough. That's some Korean perspective for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Hey, but you've went out with a few Korean women.
Time to wrap up the show, people. Time to wrap
Tell
up the
us
show.
about your Korean women. Like, they were...
Well, I mean, okay, listen. You might want to think... I think Koreans... No offense, whatever. I'm just saying as general, not Koreans, all right? Every culture, every race from different countries, I think they have some sort of trait that you will equate them to. For example, Chinese people, all right, we're calculative.
Stingy.
In a lot of ways, we're very calculative.
Yeah.
Koreans, from what I know, they're...
Anal. I don't know.
No.
Anal?
I like the way he said it. Anal? That sounds like Japanese too.
So, I'll just have to say, like, I mean, they have a set way of thinking. Like, I know George very, very well because 1 week before coming here, this motherfucker calls me every day. Every day. He would call me to say, "Hey, dude, did you book the golf course?" Because I really want to play golf. Then the next day he'll call me. They're like, "Yo, did you already do it? What time did you book it for?" I prefer it next morning. I think Saturday morning. Then the next day he'll text my ass and he'll be like, "Hey, I think better do Sunday." Dude, come on, man. I'm almost there. You gotta fucking book this for me. They're sorta like that. Okay, they're sorta like that.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say you guys are
very organized.
Super organized. Exactly.
You guys really get things done.
No, but like
repeatedly.
back to the point. In a lot of ways, I still think humans, they're just each and every one of us are unique. You know, we're very, yeah, we share some traits, but I think the way we see life, our experiences make us unique individually.
Yeah, because there are like Malaysians who are anal too, who call you every day, or like some of us here are very laid back. I'm sure there are Korean laid back people too. Are there?
Anyway,
Not much.
No.
they're all crazy.
I don't think
all-
they're like Malaysia
Yeah.
though. We're like
Yeah.
lepak lah.
I like
slow.
this. This
How-
is so relaxed.
How would you describe Koreans? How would you say a typical
Yeah,
Korean?
aggressive, like competitive.
Aggressive, competitive. What? That's it?
Yeah.
No
Like,
good
what
traits.
Koreans? I don't know. They're like very, I would say, diligent.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they're ruling the world in the world of tech stuff, technology.
Yeah.
Yeah. Samsung.
Hey, is it true that in Korea,
Uh-huh.
if you don't fucking use a Samsung, people look at you and be like, "Yo, what?" the
That's you
fuck?"
up.
Nah, not really. Well, a lot of them girls use Apple iPhones,
Oh,
and the guys are like more Samsung and stuff. Because
See?
we don't like complicated stuff.
Yo, iPhone is not complicated.
Android is really easy to use.
Yeah, but I hate to be like team iPhone, team Samsung, but I'm on team fucking iPhone. All right.
Really?
Yeah.
do you know it's easy for Koreans because they made it.
Yeah.
So they made it to the specifications of
Of
their own.
Koreans,
So
yeah.
What a Korean
so-
wants. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's easy for them. But
so easy.
but honestly, it takes a little bit of training to use an
Really?
Android. For me, yeah.
For me, it was the other way around to use iPhone.
It's like, what? I just swipe. That's it. I just swipe and I click. Ah, that's it.
I must say the technology is pretty damn good though, Samsung.
Uh-huh.
Like I was telling George earlier. Okay, because open source is good for everybody, you can change things easier. Yeah, but then the quality control is not there.
Yeah.
Meaning there's no one hit. So with Apple products, you're assured a certain quality, And it is true till now. The way the Android swipes left to right and the way the iPhone swipes left to right, iPhone's a bit more smoother. People can't deny that. But in terms of flexibility, definitely Android's there, Ahead of the game. Well, but anyway, folks, I was just looking at the time. It's time to get our foot massage because
Oh.
we got to bring
All right.
George around.
Yeah.
Right?
do
It's
it.
that time. We're peaked. We're there. We dropped the lowdown. Thank you very much, Cho. Thank you very much.
That's like half of Korea, Cho.
Also, thank you very much, Ho Hee Bin.
Who he be?
Who do you mean? Who you mean? That's a crazy ass name. Well,
That's so funny.
all right. You can find me.
I gotta get my ears checked, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter. DARR3NLEE. Find Julie Wooney
See, you
on
need to
Twitter.
get an easier name, like DARR3NLEE. It's like so tough.
I'm just spelling it out. I'm dropping like it is. Tell it like it is.
You should just get like a DL.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be DL146983.
Okay.
Okay, George, you can't find this motherfucker because he's a ninja.
Yeah.
Wait,
He's
you mean
a
there's no
sweet
Twitter
yellow
in
ninja.
Korea?
There is.
But you
But
don't.
I don't do it.
You don't
Got
have
no
an
time.
Instagram,
No.
Facebook?
Because George
Facebook
is
I
a
do.
manly man.
Facebook I do to put up all my golf pictures.
How so follow George only if you want to see all his
Okay.
golf pictures.
Yeah.
If you
All
can
right.
find,
Find me
if you can
FB.
find Cho,
Find me if you
just
can.
search Cho on Facebook. Bye.
All right, folks.
All
See you
right.
later. Peace out. Peace to the world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.